giving out blue things and doing. I was like, wow, in a matter of time. So I just think it's one of those movements right now, and it's time sensitive. So everybody's just jumping in and they're feeling passionate about it.
I agree. I think I have I think people are really kind of catching what's at stake this year versus other years. And they are not going back. Like that is what Kamala is saying, what my soror is saying is actual reality. Like people are not as out of sync and out of touch as the other side thinks that they are. People are seeing the parallels with Jim Crow for Project 2025 and seeing how this could be in front of them, this snatching away of their rights, the same way that women had rights and they were like living life and loving it, and then there was and Black people had gotten out of slavery and Reconstruction failed, and then we get Jim Crow, which sounds a lot like Project 2025. And unfortunately, Gilead in The Handmaid's Tale sounds a lot like Project 2025, which would be coming for women to take their rights away from them the same way Black people had gotten rights during Reconstruction, but then got them taken away. And it's like, we're not going to do that again. And when the other side, their biggest thing is that they're saying, what, Kamala's not Black. I don't know a Black person that doesn't have, well, I do know one who is from Nigeria, but other than that, I don't know an African American. I don't know an Afro-Caribbean. I don't know anyone whose parents ended up on this side of the world that don't have another color in their lineage. I have, white great grandparents, but yeah, my parents, I also have great grandparents that were enslaved here in America. And I went to HU, not Howard like Kamala, but I went to a Black college. I pledged Alpha Kappa Alpha, and no one is ever about to come question my Blackness. So it's just like ludicrous. Like I have like line sisters, chapter sorors, and we come in all shades. But people are saying they don't care if she was green. They don't care if she was literally pink and green. They see what's on this on what's at stake, and they're not going back. Like people want to vote for unity and vote for all of the things that those of us who follow Christ say that we're about. Helping others, helping the poor, helping widows, not just telling them how to not telling them how to live, but helping them. All of the things, the red letters that the Bible talks about, we say that we're for. And if somebody is doing something that's not in line with the Bible, then we as Christians are supposed to shake the dust off our feet and keep it moving. And they will take that up with God directly. But it's not for us to come trying to force our thoughts and ideas on anybody. And people are saying that they're ready to vote for that. That's what I think.
Yeah, I agree with everything you said, and of course disagree with what the beginning of what Colin said. I think that whether it was Kamala or Biden, what I was seeing on the ground, at least socially, was that there were different pockets coming together saying we need to save our country, America. What the other side was saying was bring back me or I. There was no America. And in fact, the other side the other day said he is tired of protecting y'all to his audience. So and he actually said, I'm just so tired of protecting y'all. And so it's not protecting us, it's not protecting US, it's protecting his base. So I think that the coalition is a coalition that was there for Biden. But when Harris announced, or Biden announced for Harris, I think you saw every single small pocket of people come together for women, as you said, Sharice, but also, I believe, especially the amount of veterans. I've never seen this amount of retired veterans step up and verbalize. That's patriot. To me, that's patriotism.
I
you got to run.
Yeah, I gotta run. And I totally agree. And I think that what we've seen is just that mobilization, like the what this lady on screen, and win with Black women, win with Black men. I think white women for Kamala. I forgot what their official name. And then the dudes, the white men for Kamala, like 70,000 volunteers. I see the thing below is where people are signing up to volunteer, but I think we're in unanimous agreement. Everybody's like, where do I jump in? How do I vote? How do I make sure that my kids get to live as free as I've gotten to live? And we're not here to be bullies. And let that let's do that. Let's do that. Let's keep the love going. Quick episode this week. Love seeing you guys. Everybody keep rocking with us. We'll see y'all next week. Have an awesome one.